This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Rivers. Willis is out there with Wilkins. Then there's Rollins. And it's Whitman at the 2. Here's Rivers. Pass to Wilkins. Plenty of space. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Iverson against Whitman. Baseline try. Mutombo passes to Hill. For 3, McKee. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
So it's the Hawks now. Rivers kicks to Wilkins. Up top, Rivers. Hawks passing it around. And it's good.
Assisted by Doc Rivers.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Iverson. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Rivers against McKee. The shot by Wilkins. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
And McKee kicks to Mutombo. And here's Iverson outside. Count the bucket. Iverson's got 6.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
On defense, Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Rivers dishes to Wilkins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
And here comes McKee. Now Iverson. From deep. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot! At the buzzer!
Oh, a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson is out there with Webb. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Livingston. And it's Koncak in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And McKee kicks to Iverson. And they double up Iverson from deep three-point range from beyond the arc and then some. Iverson's got 12. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Johnson, the pass to Wilkins. Whistle blows. Yes, that's going to be a travel. Arja Bell, he's checked in for McKee. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for Atlanta. The 76ers leading by 5. From deep. The rebound by Johnson. And the pass to Koncak. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Iverson. Another miss by Iverson. The Hawks trail by 3. Livingston. Rebound by McCulloch. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Bell. Shot is no good.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
Livingston. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor. Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. It's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Rivers. Can't nail the jumper. Close game as we wrap up the second. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Iverson.
Well, he's doing it from long range and also getting some shots inside the paint as well.
Yeah, he's stretching that D in ways that they don't want to be contorted.
Lynch is out there with Hill. Then it's Mutombo. Then it's Iverson. And it's McKee in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is off.
At the line for your 76ers, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 3. Here's Rollins, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a
Come on.
blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I
shaking
just,
his head.
you know what,
Oh, he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Willis. 6 points for him. Pass to Whitman. And he jams it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now here's Iverson. And there's the 3-second violation.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Tigers checked in for Philadelphia. Jones comes in for Lynch. Poke loose and stolen by Iverson. All by himself. By himself. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Great.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Rivers passes to Whitman. It's Wilkins on the wing.
Defensive foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Hastings, he's checked in for Rollins.
Dominic Wilkins taking 2 shots.
Good on both. .35 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Iverson outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks. Great work inside for 2 vital points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point-blank range, big height advantage, and he cashed in perfectly.
McKee for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Now here's Rivers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot by Wilkins. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia ahead, up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Willis is out there at contact. Then it's Whitman. And it's Rivers. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward spot. The Hawks trail by 5. And here's Rivers. Pass to Willis. Kicks it to Rivers. Whitman. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Atlanta making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. And here's Rivers. Outside Wilkins. Good.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Iverson. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Here's Rivers, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. Kept alive. Back to McKee. From deep. No good. The Hawks trail by 5. Rivers with it. The dish to Wilkins. Here's Rollins. Connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He is not going to stop battling until that final whistle blows. What a putback.
Philadelphia with the ball. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Mutombo dishes to Iverson. Over Wilkins. It's good.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Now here's Rivers. And it's off the back rim. No good. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
Here comes McKee. 3 from the inbound. And that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. But this thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let fate run its course so you can get on to the next game.
Here's McCulloch. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Webb. Missed. So the 76ers win it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the